Welcome to Bellevue. My name is Tommy Lynch. I'm a Bellevue resident and I'm the Director of Parks and Recreation. Today is really a historic day for the Greenways program in Nashville. Harpeth River was the first proposed greenway in Nashville. It was proposed by then Councilman for this district, Charlie Tigard, who is now Councilman at Large. Today opens the Harpeth section, which was first envisioned in the 1990s, and the Harpeth River Greenway, which was the first pilot project approved by the Greenways Commission, and who has worked diligently over the years to help get funding and bring the greenways to fruition. These sections were made possible by the generosity and cooperation of several citizens in this area. The late Cecil Brandstetter, whose children Dewey and Judge Jane Stranch, Kay Johnson, and Gerard are represented here today. We like to thank them. The Riverside Homeowners Association, represented by President David Warren and the developer John Rochford. The late Colonel Calvin Fight and his children Ramona and Julian, who own the Harpeth Valley Golf Center, who's represented here by Stan Smoot. Innsworth High School and the Bellevue Exchange Club, we also want to thank, represented by Bob Allen. We appreciate the support of all these landowners and the councilmen in this area, Sherry Weiner and Bo Mitchell, for what's been going on and what has happened here on the Harpeth River. With that, before I introduce the mayor, I'd like to introduce to you Mark Deutschman, the chairman of the Greenways for Nashville.
Hi, I'm Mark Deutschman, and I am the president of Greenways for Nashville. We are the group that works with the mayor's office and the Greenways Commission to help get these greenways on the ground. And I'm happy to report that last year we put down 15 miles of pavement for greenways. That adds to another 75 miles that we have in existence for a total of 200 miles of paved, primitive, and park trails in Nashville. Our stated goal has been to get within 2 miles of every neighborhood in Nashville, and I'm happy to report that we're nearly 90% towards that goal. You know, in order to get on the greenways, it's important to be closer to neighborhoods, and we're thinking that we should be within 1 mile of every neighborhood in Nashville, and we're getting closer to that goal as well. So keep watching. We're looking to get trailheads near you soon. I want to say hello to the commissioners who are out, the Greenways commissioners and the Greenways for Nashville board members. If you're here, will you raise your hand? I know a lot of them are back in the Greenways for Nashville membership booth. We encourage you to support Greenways for Nashville. As you can see, we're signing up membership today, and if you sign up or renew your membership, you get one of these great hats with our new logo. It starts at $35 if you want to renew your membership, and we have corporate membership campaigns and lots of ways for you to support the Greenways. I really appreciate you all coming out today for the beginning of the Mayor's Walk 100, and I hope that you get out later on this year and see some dedications of some of our Greenway trailheads that will happen later on in the season. So I'm going to turn it back to Tommy Lynch, and thanks again for coming.
Before we get to the business of what we're here today for, I want to introduce to you the person who I feel is most responsible for the expansion of these greenways and for the funding of these projects and providing great leadership to this city in a very tough time. With that, our mayor, Karl Dean.
Well, thank you, Tommy, and thank you all for being here today. I want to recognize members of the council who are here. Sherry Weiner is with us, Peter Westerholm, Charlie Tigard, Bo Mitchell, and we also have our great district attorney, Tori Johnson, is with us. Thank them all for being here. We're here for two great reasons this morning. One, as Tommy mentioned, to celebrate the completion of this important connection in our city's beloved Greenway system, a system that's really started right here along the Harpeth River and now connects people all over the city. Most people in Nashville are now within 2 miles of a greenway, and that's an incredible accomplishment. This new stretch of the Harpeth River Greenway, which we will walk today, brings us to 7 miles of paved path between Edwin Warner Park and Coley Davis Road, including 6.2 miles of continuous trail, which means you can walk, run, or bike from the Harpeth Youth Soccer Fields to Edwin Warner Park. There are 5 access points, including this one. The second reason we're here today is to kick off our summer walking challenge, the Walk 100 Miles campaign. We thought, considering the completion of this new Greenway project, this was the perfect place to get that started. We're not walking all of the new trail and back. It's still early in the campaign, so we're going to keep this walk to a reasonable length. And my staff really decided that we wanted to do the longer walks when it really got hot in August. Today, we'll go to the Exchange Club trailhead and back, which is 5 miles. We'll also have a place near the halfway point to turn around if you want to do a 3.5 mile walk. The challenge to all of you and to all Nashvillians this summer is to walk or run 100 miles between now and the end of August. Walk on your own, create a walking group, come to my walks. We'll be doing these all over Davidson County, 2 and sometimes 3 times a week. Log your miles on our website, walk100miles.com, and everyone who completes this challenge will get a free t-shirt and the bragging rights that come with it. And I noticed we got some t-shirts from the past here today. Over 1,400 people have already signed up this year. If you haven't signed up yet, we have flyers that we passed around, and there are people in the tents. Make sure you look at the back of the flyer. It's about how we've made it easier to track and log your miles using the NashVitality mobile app. Just search NashVitality in the Apple App Store or on Google Play on your smartphone and download the app. It includes interactive maps of all our parks and greenways, which you'll find very useful this summer. And right on the home screen of the app, you'll see a button to push to track a workout. It's like a mobile pedometer. It will track how far and how long you've walked, and then you can load the miles directly into your personal profile on the Walk 100 Miles website. If you've already have our NashVitality app on your phone, feel free to use it today on this walk. Either way, make sure you log this walk and all of your walks this summer. This challenge is about being active and healthy. The recommended physical activity guidelines for Americans is 150 minutes of moderate intensity exercise per week, such as brisk walking. That's according to the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services. But even with 60 minutes of moderate intensity activity a week, it's been proven that you'll gain some of the health benefits that come from being more active. 60 minutes means walking 3 to 4 miles per week. 150 minutes is 7 to 10 miles. It can be spread out, of course. You don't have to do it all at once. If you do that, you're guaranteed to make the 100-mile standard by August. Being healthy, I want to stress this, is not about being perfect. It's not about being a model. It's not about how you look in your clothes. It's about being healthy. It's about reducing our chances of serious diseases such as heart disease, diabetes, and even some types of cancer, which are all tied to leading an inactive life or obesity. In Nashville, 37% of our kids are overweight. So as adults, we all make our own personal decisions. There's a lot of personal responsibility here, but we got to make the healthy choice, the easy choice for our kids, and we got to encourage them to become more healthy. The South is the battleground. We like our food here, and we like to fry it. And this is the battleground for fighting this war against obesity. And I believe Nashville as a city of beauty, as a city with great parks, with great greenways, with great universities, a great medical groups here, and the healthcare industry here. We are the city that can lead this fight. We're working hard as a city to make it easier for us all to live healthier lives, whether it's through bikeways, sidewalks, community centers, greenways, encouraging people to walk a little bit more. Just this week, we cut the ribbon on a newly constructed fitness center at the Centennial Sportsplex. It is unbelievable. It is one of the best you're ever going to see. And they're having a big open house today until 3 p.m., and they're offering half-off annual memberships. So when you finish this walk, head over there. You probably know it's going to get hotter in the next couple months, and so when you need some time on an indoor treadmill or you want to go to a fitness center, this one's perfect and it's a great bargain. I hope everyone is ready to get some exercise. I encourage you all to drink some water along the way. There will be water available. And I'm now going to invite Tommy and the members of the council and the Greenway Commission to join me to cut the ribbon on this new greenway, and we'll get started.
Sharing the road. If you may, I need to say two more things. One, I failed to thank probably two of the people most responsible for it. Lee Davidson from Lowson Associates, who designed the Greenway, and Mark Bradfield of our Greenway staff. Please keep in mind while we're walking our walk today, we will be sharing the Greenway with the people who use it on a daily basis, so let's do not block the Greenway entirely. There'll be people coming the other way, and bicyclists may be coming up behind us as well. So have a safe trip.
I think we're ready.
All right. On three. 1, 2, 3.